I don't know what I'm doing, but it's okay. Welcome to Auntie Jo's kitchen, okay? We're gonna make chicken and sausage gumbo. Right here is where I got all of the seasoning. So we got a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon and a quarter. Actually, I put a teaspoon of the white pepper because if you ever had gumbo and white pepper is spicy. Okay. And then we got a teaspoon of powdered mustard. And then I did 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can do a teaspoon and a half. It's on you. And then a teaspoon and a half of paprika. I actually did do that because we ain't skipping on that. And then I got the garlic. That's not thawed out yet. So we're going to thaw that out. But in the meantime, we're going to get the veggies. Garlic. We like lots of garlic over here. So if it calls for 2 cloves of garlic, we're doing 4 or 5, Cause flavor. Come on, get out of there. And this one, this recipe actually doesn't even call for garlic. It calls for garlic powder. I'm not about that life. I mean, I'm about that life, but I like garlic. I like twisting in to get the stuff off. Peel it. I'm not a chef, okay? I'm not at all. Ain't never been to culinary school. There's probably gonna be some people that be like, you ain't doing that right. Look, I don't care, okay? Because ain't nobody in my house teaching me shit. So here we are. I learned everything on my own pretty much. There's a couple recipes that I got from my mother-in-law, but that's about it. This recipe here though, there's a little bit of a story behind this one. Hubs and I went to Wendover to go pick up his father's things after he passed, and we happened to stop by a storage shed because we needed to grab some things out of there. Well, the gentleman who owns the storage place was making gumbo. I had never had gumbo in my life, but it smelled delicious. Oh my God, did it smell good. And so I was like, hey, that smells really good. Well, this kind gentleman was like, you want to take some home? Yes, please. We got a 5-hour drive ahead of us. Yes, please. So he gave us 2 humongous freaking takeaway takeaway dishes full of it. He gave us some gumbo, and it was so damn good that I decided to go look up some authentic gumbo. Now, I may not do it all authentic and shiznit, because the roux, the roux's a thickener, and so I don't necessarily like all that oil in my food. Y'all do whatever you want, okay? Nobody is looking at you strange, but I don't necessarily like all that oil. So for my thickener, I do a little bit of flour and some water later on in the process. But I like all of my ingredients cooking together. Not that it wouldn't anyway, but I like my shit to marinate for a little while. You know what I mean? We use a little bit of oil, but we don't need no freaking, 2 cups? We don't need all that, okay? And I have a recipe. I will post the recipe, because this is not my recipe. So I will definitely post it for those that want to try it. And I highly suggest trying it. The first time that I made it, I did not use sausage. I'm not a huge sausage fan. But we tried it the second time with sausage, and it was a hit. So now I don't make it without sausage. Ooh, that garlic garlic smells so good. Don't turn that shit down though. We sauteing the garlic a little bit to get some of them flavors out of there. We're going to cut off the tops of these boys and the bottoms. And my husband likes them semi-small. I'm going to take that off the heat so those don't burn. I like the veggies, the big pieces of the veggies, but my husband does not. He likes the flavor of everything. So a lot of times I will put a lot of this in the blender and just blend it up. Ends up being a little bit soupy before I thicken it up. We'll see what happens this time. And it's supposed to be like a cup of celery and a cup of bell peppers. Today I got red bell peppers because they were 69 cents. Who doesn't want 69-cent bell peppers? Yada me. He's gonna be mad, but it's not good. I just want to get it in the pot because it's getting late. And you really need all of these things for all of the flavors to come together to make gumbo. At least in my opinion. You can't be missing the celery, right? That's part of the flavor of the gumbo. Bell peppers. I'm probably just going to do one for the moment. I can just pull that out of there. Oh, and spill seeds everywhere too, you know. Give it a little rinse out. What y'all do is on you, okay? I heard somebody say that there's male and female bell peppers. I don't fucking know. We're just gonna slice these peaches in the eyeball it goes. And I told y'all, I'm not a chef, so don't judge the way I'm using my knife either, okay? Or what knife I'm using, because we don't really care over here. It's a knife. It cuts things. Kind of running out of time here. Might have to splice them together. All that yummy good flavor. All that yummy good flavor. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. We're gonna take that out, okay? Okay? You got me? I forgot one. Ooh, it smells so delicious. Oh all that we can. Did y'all know the bell peppers are a fruit? These are fruit. But you wouldn't think about it. Anything with a seed is a fruit. Avocados, fruit. Tomatoes, fruit. Okay. So that right there is the veggies. Looks so good. Now, you can use polska, kielbasa, or smoked sausage, or andouille sausage. And I don't even know if I said that right, but you'll see it. Okay. We're going to slice these bitches like this, okay? And then we're going to saute them.
The way you just cut into them like that. Scared you now.
Well, that's not going to work. I ran out of memory on my phone. So, we got the chicken all cut up. We took some of these here spices and put it on the chicken. And put the chicken in the pot with the vegetables. Okay. We got the sausage in the pan. Right. I don't do those two at the same time in the same pan. I don't like doing it that way. Okay. So I sear up the sausage, and then I will take the sausage with the grease and put it with the chicken. That grease in there has flavor that we want in our sauce. Okay? Okay. And then we're going to take about 9 cups of chicken broth. And we're going to put it in there. And we're going to let it sit and marinate for a while. And I'm running out of time. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about no box cornbread, okay? Because that's what people get sometimes. But, you don't just use it out the box, okay? You're going to hook it up. So, you need a little bit of sugar. And a little bit of honey. I know it ain't real honey, okay? It was cheap. Alright. A third a cup of milk and 2 eggs. I'm doing 2 boxes. So it's actually 2/3 cup. Oops. I don't have anything to spread the butter in the pan. That fucking sucks. We're gonna get the sugar. It's probably enough. Yeah, I almost hurt after that one. What we gonna do? Oh, where's the other one? Where's the other one? Now, cast iron skillet. The best cornbread. After I did it the first time, it was like, yes. Sometimes, like even with hot water, that's why I use like really, really hot water. It does that anyway, but give it a little bit of time to cook. Okay, it will calm down. Okay, I do it all the freaking time. Ain't no worries, right? So once you do that, you gonna, well, I mean, while this is cooking, while that's thickening up and stuff like that, you gonna make your rice and you gonna make cornbread. Okay, the cornbread and the rice, it's just, it's hitting. Okay, so listen to Auntie Jo and go make gumbo.